Good evening. I'm back in Middle Earth, back in LotRO, and we're doing quests, dailies, all sorts of things like that. Think we're up. Looks good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right. Yes, I think everything is up. I'm gonna check one thing. Let's do that. LotRO stream. Wow, thanks. I wonder who did that. It might have been me. All right. Dailies, tasks, all sorts of things. Does dailies have one L or two? Why is dailies a word? Dailies should not be a word. I'm not a fan of dailies, but I am a fan of the gear that they get, so I'm going to go do them. Mordor dailies, that is. Look at that, I'm actually standing in Hobnanigans is here. Oh my gosh. How exciting. I don't know why I took that, but that's fine. Presents are here. Presents are exciting. What do we get? We get a massive pile of copper scraps. Very exciting. And a heritage rune. Those are pretty mediocre gifts. But thanks, hobbits. Udun and Teleth Uri. Yeah, I probably don't want to do that one. But I'll take it just in case I end up out there. I can do that one. I'm not going to do that one. I will do that one. Get a couple more signets. I don't think I have anything to do here. Pick up our other daily requests. The dailies aren't terribly exciting. They're just going to run through. I guess you get your choice. Given that there are many, many, many quests in each of these areas. Yeah, that one's not bad. I can do that one. But I always tend to just do the easiest, quickest one, so it ends up being the exact same quest every day. And of course, I'm exaggerating when I say every day, because even though they're called dailies, they're more like twice weeklies. Thrice weeklies, maybe? Probably about right. All right, go pick them all up. And I'm not going to do that one. That one is hard. So, starting a dune. I probably don't need to leave a dune. Nope. And I think I'm going to try and get a little bit more. I have 87 trade points. 86. Apparently I can't add. One I'm missing in the Dale lands because I haven't finished those quests. I think there's one more from quests I get out there. And the other one, yeah, the two are actually in, well, one I can get fairly straightforward. Let's see if we can find these hatches. Looks like there's no mobs up. So I'm going to do this the sneaky way. I'm going to open them all, ignore the mobs, and then I'll run all the mobs off. Because I am not interested in fighting them. Oh, we didn't even get mobs there. I got mobs there. Those guys are very angry. Watch out. If you are... Okay, well now I will help this guy. Oops. Oh, killed that guy.
Get him!
Thought I got him. Alright, now we can run these guys off. Except that guy already is. I was gonna do it myself, clean up my own mess. And they will disappear. Ah! I'm gonna have to come back for this quest because it's gonna take forever for those guys to respawn. Hey, Lee Nightingales, hello. How are you? I was gonna say this evening, but isn't it morning for you? Thanks for dropping in. Nice to see you. Oh, that one respawned. How come this one respawned first? That was weird. Desires drink. I'm just gonna wait here on the side of the road until some dude on a horse brings a drink by. Needs hope. We all need hope. Like this first one didn't respawn yet. That is... Oh, there it is. He, she. Alright, elves are fed, watered, and inspired. Let's see if we can take out some fire grims. The size of Udun is impressive. In fact, the size of all of the Mordor areas is very impressive. Until you have to run around it endlessly. And then I wish I would have put dash on my mounted steed to get that 1 more meter per second. Alright. Start with these ones. I feel like they're the easiest ones to start with. I'll call this the beginning because the beginning is a very good place to start. So they say. I don't know where I got this little bucket, but I was going to say, I don't know why anybody thinks that that little bucket is going to do much against these huge forges. I guess all they do is make the Fire Grim angry. One more to go. Oh, now there's one more to go. Where's my new forge? Splash some water on this one. It's like I shouldn't get a fire grim out of this. I should get like a steam grim or something, because that's the only thing that's coming off that little bucket being thrown at this huge furnace. That's that one done. Three down. And I'm right by Dirt Thing. I can go do that. I have not yet finished my Strongholds of the North quests on this guy, so I don't have any of those dailies open. I am getting closer, however, but I just finished Lake Town on Monday night. So I still have Dale and Erebor to finish up on this guy. Come on, go. You can do it. There we go. That was some serious lag. How many am I going to get? Oh, I'm going to get all of them. That's probably more than I wanted. But I got my 12. Now I can run for it. Run for the hills. I've almost killed them all. Take 2 more out for good measure. The memory of Dirthang. This is like the oddest. Strap this shield to the wall. I'm not sure what. Apparently it's a magic wall. Alright, I think that's all that I need to do. Hall of the King. And the Court of Celeborn. And I should have those 4 done. Oh, that's interesting. Here it's called the Court of Lothlorien, but in this quest, it's in the Court of Celeborn. It's like they couldn't decide what to call it. All right, I am done my 4. I'm not going to get any slivers yet. I have 5 slivers, so I can get 1 key, but I'm going to leave my key there. And ignore this quest. And I wanted to try and get 1 more trade point in tonight. Unfortunately, this is just finishing a deed in this one. Complete Slayer of Old Anorian. Dally, welcome. Hello. Thanks for the follow. And welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? I need 120 beasts. Ouch. This isn't even the advanced one yet, so I need a lot of Herodrum. All right, now I got to figure out where the easiest place to do this is. Beast Slayer. Forest east of Krithhost. Okay. And the Herodrum. And I got no hints from the wiki. Oh, and no. Oh, right outside of Minas Tirith. So now I need to go to Minas Tirith, which is going to be scary because usually when I go to Minas Tirith on stream, my client crashes, which is unfortunate. Something that I might have to work through. Slayer Deed. That'll work. Return to Minas Tirith. All right, survived so far. That's good. So the two deeds I have are Herodrum Slayer and Beast Slayer. So there's lots of Herodrum out here. Maybe there's a few beasts, we'll see. Hey Dal, how are you? Thanks for dropping in. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing deeds. I'm so close to having all of my trait points in this guy. I figure if I can talk myself into finishing these Slayer deeds, then I just got to get all up to do me a favor and die for me so that I can res him because I still don't have my class deed. for reviving people. That's the same deeds your main and Evernight needs? Yeah, it's weird. If you don't do group content with your minstrel, you don't get that class trait point. I think I've got... I'm at 16 of 100. Played this character for about 6 years, and I've revived somebody 16 times. I guess I gotta find people that just die more often to play with. How long have you had a main on Evernight? Was it always, did you pick an EU server just because, or? Okay. Pretty much forever. It's hard to doing group content during the week for me when I have the time no one else does. Yeah, I know. It's for group content, you have to have a character in the right server at the right level, and you have to be available at the right time. It'd be nice if the game developers could solve 2 of those problems for us. Because they can't change our calendars. So I originally started on Withywindle, but Mary wanted to run Deuce. Whoa! That guy's huge. He can stay there. Yeah, it's interesting that Epic Battles is the only content that people at different levels can do, where they get matched up on levels. I almost wish the developers would spend a whole bunch of time making it more appealing to people. You know, it'd be some content that, like when Big Ed was running the 40 Thieves, that was something that we'd always do when we were dozens of levels apart, because everybody was just level 100, and the content just worked. That guy's huge too. The epic battles are neat to watch on stream. Yeah, they do make a good fight, don't they? I mean, they can be a little... The Minas Tirith one doesn't actually have to be very active. It's mostly just watching it, but even for the people participating. But yeah, it is kind of cool content. Nice voiceovers. Especially the Minas Tirith ones. Far more interesting than watching somebody do Slayer deeds. Oh, I finished the lower one. Track that. Woohoo! I got a nickel. You know, it's interesting the speed at which character transfers happen, and they are fast. Almost makes me wonder if they couldn't make cross-server grouping a little bit more easily done. I realize character transfers are something they sell, and they probably don't want to start giving something away for free that they sell. It'd be kind of cool to be able to play a tune on just about any server you wanted to. I realize the EU servers and that there's a fundamental technology problem transferring between EU and US servers. But I admit I am not a fan of... No, I shouldn't say I'm not a fan of. I don't especially enjoy running multiple servers, running characters on multiple servers. But I suppose there are people that would. 124 of 240. Gonna knock me out. He was too far away from me. Go away, you angry troll. More lag. Come on, go. You can do it. I think I killed the server. I've killed too many Herodrum at this point. Oh, here we go. I thought maybe for a second it was Herodrum that are running the server, and I've killed too many and the servers went down. I don't think I ever realized that there were this many Moomok around here. They're huge. And loud. Oh, I got a new pet. I should show off my new pet. I got some decent light here. I got... There he is. Tater, a russet hedgehog. How's that? Can you see him? Probably not. It's like super dark. I need to get a background that is like light. Here, Tater, come and stand on this wood. There you go. He's not behaving. There he is. Tater. I dropped it out of a Gorgoroth loot box. I don't know if this is the... I didn't get one of the hedgehogs from the anniversary, so I don't know if this is the exact same pet or not. Or if it's slightly different. Maybe Tater will help me slay all the Herodrum. Get him, Tater. Tater was the default name. So if anybody has a good name for a hedgehog that's not Tater, let me know. More lag. Waiting. Waiting. My skill is firing. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Enemies are deciding what to do. Hopefully this lag isn't affecting everybody. Maybe it's just me. Oh, the Moomok count for Beast Slayer. Although I have to admit, that would be a very slow way of getting the Beast Slayer deed done. How dare you come into Gondor and sleep? I will kill you where you lie. Doesn't seem terribly sporting to just like kill them in their sleep. Although admittedly I'm just yelling at them, so I suppose they're waking up from a violent heart attack. Oh my gosh, I need 2 more. There's 1. And I'll grab every half troll while I'm at it. These guys have just had enough of me running around killing all their friends. Alright, 1 Slayer deed done. Deed completed. 1 more nickel in the bank. And according to the wiki, the Beast Slayer should be done around here in this little forest. I have to admit, I am not one for usually completing deeds. I haven't even completed Breland. Oh, I completed the Shire. That's right. I delivered all the spoiled pies and the mail. The pies is a deed, right? Yeah, right there. No place for spoiled pies. Look at that. I'm pretty sure this is the only character I've ever done both of those on. Oh, I finished Ered Luin too, except for Sarnar. Wouldn't be terribly difficult to finish Sarnar. Or time consuming. I have not yet finished Boglurker in the Lone Lands. I know that's Big Ed's favorite. Oh, I finished the North Downs. What? Unbelievable. I must have really liked the North Downs. This character is probably 6 years old. 7 years old? 7 years old. So it was a long time ago that I was in the North Downs. Alright, beasts. I think I can kill these poor innocent deer. I can. Sorry, poor innocent deer, but you're dying for science. Well, I wonder if these count. Nope, they do not. Wargs count, but warg riders don't. It's like terribly unfair. I do like the places where they advance both your warg deed and your goblin deed for killing the warg riders. I was just thinking that it would be nice if it was daytime out, and then I realized it's actually the dawnless day, so it's never going to be daytime out. Oh, the flies count? Probably not. They're usually insects. They are insects. One upside to this is I get some crafting materials, I assume. Yes. Enorian and Aerlingus hide. And since I'm a tailor, that's very appropriate. This guy? No, this guy's a creature of nature, but not a beast. Ah, the turtles are beasts. Die, ravaging dog. Your ravaging days are over. I wonder what happens to the horse when I kill this guy. Guess the horse dies too, he falls over. In Civilization 6, they have mounted enemies that you fight, but they also have scouts which actually run around with a dog. But the interesting thing in Civ 6 is that when you fight somebody that has an animal with them and you defeat them, the animal turns and runs off. So you never actually kill the animal in the game. It's actually kind of cute. It's a nice touch. Get him, Tater. My hedgehog's not pulling his weight here. Or maybe he literally is pulling his weight. So he probably weighs about 2 pounds. $162 of 200. I think this is this. Yeah, this is it. This is all I need. So many poor innocent deer dying for my single trait point. Six more. See, if they gave you one for these guys, because you kill the warg that they're on top of. See? The warg died. Those should count too. Oh, there's one. Yeah, finish off. Oh, no, I'm not quite finishing off. One more. I can finish off with a wild boar. Boom. Completed. Beast Slayer of Olden Orient Advanced. And Deeds of Olden Orient. I not only get a sturdy steel key and an iron-bound loot box, all in my pending loot, of course, but I get a trait point. 87 of 89. Honestly, I don't know what to use it for. I don't know why I'm going after this other than just my completionist tendencies. Clearly, another trait point is going to make me significantly more powerful. Any minstrels know what I should be doing with this point? Further into yellow. I never use Hero Strike. I don't want that one. I could go for healing. I don't see anything else to give me more damage. Outgoing healing. An increase in crit healing. I do crit. I do heal. That might be useful. I'll go with that one. For now. It's an interesting skill. Damaging skills have a 5% chance to make your next healing skill crit. Plus 100% healing critical chance expires if out of combat for 9 seconds. Healing skills have a 5% chance to make your next damaging skill crit. Alright, that task is done. Now I gotta go loot my... gotta get my sturdy steel key out of my pending loot.
Do not assume to mislead me, Devoniard.
Hey, Hardette. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Good to see ya. Arda just subscribed. My goodness, man. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you so much. You wanted the emote? I don't have it yet. I'm working on it. There's no emote yet. I'm sorry. I am literally working on it right now. Well, not at this very moment, but they are coming. Rage quit. I can imagine. That's it. I'm out. I'll give you your money back. I don't know how, but I will personally talk to Twitch and get you righted. Get your wrong righted. Thank you so much for that, hard hit. I appreciate that. That was very generous. I am not doing exceedingly interesting stuff tonight. I'm trying to finish a few tasks. I can open a box, though. Let's open the Sonorian Ironbound loot box. What do I get? Oh, I got another key. And a Tomb of Extraordinary Experience on my level cap character. That's not terribly useful. But I did get another key. I feel like the key is literally the best thing you can get from the loot box. Like, it's so rewarding to open a loot box for free, basically. I also love it when you use, if you're VIP, you get, I think in year 3, they actually give you 3 sturdy steel keys as part of your 3-year gift package or whatever it is. But they're bound to character. So you can only open things at your level. So you can't like create a new tune, get 3 keys, give them to some other character. You have to open a box that is your level, so it's generally just a Barrow Ironbound loot box or whatever they are. Oh man, I have 15 of these. I do not use my gifts very well, very quickly. But I do like it when you use those bound sturdy steel keys on loot boxes and then get keys out of it. Because then you can, of course, trade that key up to another character who can do a higher level loot box. I don't think I have a loot box in here. Sure I do. Here's a Khazad one. Here, let's spend this other key that I just earned. All right, Khazad Steelbound loot box. What am I going to get? I got another Tomb of Extraordinary Experience. The game clearly wants my level cap character to level up more. And an Elegant Ring of the Bear. Not bad. Actually, that's a pretty good 48 will, 48 fate. I don't think I have a character that is will based at that level, though. I do not. Anybody have a level 60 character, level 60-ish character on Landerval? I have a free ring for you if you do. It's actually a pretty good ring. I think. What, level 60? 48 will? Well, maybe that isn't that high. But I can always give it away in world chat. All right, one more daily task on this guy, which is Court of Saragos. So I can see if I can get some scrolls of empowerment. I don't think I could pull it off at tier 2. I don't think I can.
Deep in the heart of Saragost, Hlyrith the Stained prepares to unleash a second great plague upon the realms of men. Any hope of thwarting her lies in the intrepid few, led by rangers Rodrog and Fyron, who have gained entry to her doorless keep.
Tier 1, however, is very easy. Come on, guys. Hey, don't stun me.
It seems you have failed in your task.
Oddly enough, I find this easier with my minstrel than with my hunter, simply because of the AoE damage I can do.
Must I do everything?
If you insist, we shall do this together.
Allow me some revelry, brother.
Big money, no whammies. Oh, I got one scroll.
Five brave little mice scamper into the cat's den. Brave, foolish little mice.
So how's everybody doing tonight? I get into these tasks and quests that I've done before, and I forget to look up because I've got like the path all in front of me. So it's just like, just go, get through it.
And it is time to rain death upon my enemies. Dulgameth, my dear. Come out and deal with these pests.
This voiceover actress is absolutely awesome. And in a way, I hope we never kill off Lareth just so she can do more work. Dulgabeth did not make it. Another scroll. Zolug. Poor Zolug. Stands at that door every day. Gets run over by every adventurer that comes through it.
Persistent little mice, aren't you? As you wish. Come and face my wrath.
And I have to admit, the act of just letting the plague carriers go by is a bit weird. Wonder how many people they're going to infect with the plague because I just stood here and let them go by me. Poor people. Oh well. I need my scrolls of empowerment. Nothing will stop me.
You struggle against the very hand of fate, fools.
Wait, what, Lareth? Don't kill me yet.
Justice.
Don't kill me
Gondor
yet.
will pay for Sauron's death, and you can do nothing to stop me.
Little screenshot. Get a little selfie with Lareth.
Come,
There we
my
go.
pets. My greatest work is ready.
Do it. Go and engage her.
Let us dance, mortals. Your life is mine, fool.
Yes.
All my plans, all my plague, undone. But I am not finished. Oh no. I promise you this. When you think your battle's won, when you think your loved one's safe, when the horrors of Senecost are a faded memory, and I am but a lingering nightmare, Then I will come for you, and yours will be a slow and painful death. Goodbye,
Goodbye.
and sweet dreams.
Well, that was ominous, says Rodrog. Indeed, but at least for the time being, the realms of men are safe. One more scroll. Not bad. 3 scrolls. So to be entirely diligent, I am going to do the dailies once more with another character who is also getting these scrolls. My hunter, Herstor. So I will flip characters. He's still busy finishing his first allies. His first stage legendary items are not yet at max, which is why I'm working on scrolls for him. But I also do want to build another set of legendary items for Helting, my minstrel, so that I have both a DPS and a healing set. Use some of my new scrolls up. And I am already in the right place to start my dailies for him. So, Mordor dailies, once more through the loop. I did this at the beginning. So in case you missed it, here's again. And if you didn't miss it, I'm sorry you have to watch it twice. Oops. Udun. The 4 quests I do on this route are all in Udun. So I only need the men and the elves. I want a fast horse, not that one. Spent a bunch of time trying to get gift givers brands. So I guess that wasn't on this character. That was on my warden. You need 47 gift givers brand, or you need 50 gift givers brands to buy a first stage weapon from that barterer. And Albania and I decided, well, let's go do it. Neither of us had. Is there anybody around here? There's nobody around here. I'm going to do this the cheap way without fighting. Albania and I decided, well, let's go do a bunch of roving threats. We do all of Dol Amroth. And all of Angmar. And when you do one area, you finish a deed for the first time, you get 10 gift givers brands. So then you get 20. So there's 20 gift givers brands immediately. And for the day, I ended up with 47 when I wanted 50. Let's do this one. Now the trick is, since I don't want to leave these guys behind, I'll just aggro them all. Oh, don't knock me off my horse, though. That would be really bad. And run them off. Because since they spawn from those things, when you run them off, they just disappear. So it's a very cheap way out of the fight. But it's very expedient. And as I was saying before, I don't know, this elf warrior desires drink, but just stands here waiting for it. Typical elves. Gave hopeful words to melancholy elf warrior. I'm very impressed with the dune. This is very cool. I mean, all of Mordor is very cool looking, but just the machinery, just this desolate dystopian industry that they had going on in here. It's pretty. They did a very nice job. Hi, Aurora Ember. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. You missed the extremely exciting part of the stream where I was finishing Slayer deeds. I'm good, thank you. I got my old Honorian Slayer deeds done on another tune, which means I earned a trait point, because I'm trying to get my trait points maxed out everywhere. That one is a pain. You are absolutely correct. Many innocent deer sacrifice themselves for the good of my single trait point. Wasn't so bad killing the Herodrum. They had it coming. The deer really didn't. So yeah, tonight's playtime is all about making progress on things character development wise. Mordor dailies, trait points. Things that are easy to neglect. I was impressed with the carrying capacity. Like, I brought 10 buckets of water all the way up here to throw on these massive furnaces. I got huge pockets. 10 fire grims have met their match. And this is the oddest place for the shield. Put the shield here. They should have like a shield stand out here for it or something. It's kind of like stick the shield to the wall. No, these two are probably doing it too. I'll wait to go inside with these two people. If you haven't done these mortar dailies before, it's basically put the shield on there, kill 6 dudes. And the trick with going in with others is to getting a tap on everything. What did I get? I only got 7. Did they get their 12? Those two got their 12. I only got 7 of them. Oh, that's it. All right. 12 enemies defeated within Durthang in memory of the Thondrim. That will make the king happy. By the way, I heard he's got a wedding coming up, and I have no idea what to get him. I want something that Arwen will like too, but what do you get a 2,800-year-old elf that she doesn't already have? Daily expedition done. I'm saving my slivers. Since I don't really... Well, I can't actually buy a key with this guy anyway, so that doesn't matter. But I do need some more scrolls of empowerment, so one more into the court of Saragost.
Deep in the heart of Saragost, Hlyrith the Stained prepares to unleash a second great plague upon the realms of men. Any hope of thwarting her lies on the intrepid few, led by rangers Rodrog and Fyron, who have gained entry to her doorless keep.
think I can win this fight. Pretty sure I can win it because they can't seem to do any damage to me.
Brother, it seems you have failed in your task. We have uninvited guests.
Perhaps you should get to your task then, sister. Entertain them.
Ugh. Must I do everything?
If you insist, we shall do this together.
Allow me some revelry, brother.
For Lady Lyreth.
All right, big money, no whammies. Nope. 666 silver pieces.
Five brave little mice scamper into the cat's den. Brave, foolish little mice.
I am not foolish. What are you talking about?
I'm afraid I have no time to play with you. My great plague is finished, and it is time to rain death upon my enemies. Dulgameth, my dear, come out and deal with these pests.
Dulgabeth has been defeated. Now what I get? 654 silver pieces. My first run was a lot more generous. Zolug, this door You gotta stop standing at this door, man. There's people coming through it. Told you last time. Hey, Del, take
Persistent
care.
little
Have a great night. Thanks for
Marisage.
stopping by. Nice to see you.
As you wish. Come and face my wrath.
Goodbye, plague carriers. Hopefully some other brave adventurer takes you out.
You struggle against the very hand of fate, fools. I will have my justice. Gondor will pay for Sauron's death, and you can
There
do
we go.
nothing to stop me.
Selfie with Lareth?
Come, my pets. My greatest work is ready.
Hey, I got a plan, guys. You guys run in there and distract her, and I'll take out all these cauldrons. I'm sure it'll work. Do it. Do it now.
Let us dance, mortals.
Ah, no, guys, pick her up.
Your life is mine, fool. No! All my plans, all my plague, undone. But I am not finished. Oh no. I promise you this. When you think your battle's won, when you think your loved one's safe, when the horrors of Senegost are a faded memory, and I am but a lingering nightmare, then I will come for you, and yours will be a slow and painful death. Goodbye, and sweet dreams.
I like how she generally yells the whole thing, but in the quest text, then I will come for you. The then is actually in all caps. I mean, she's basically yelling most of it, but then I will come for you. And nothing. Wow, I got absolutely nothing this whole run. I got 1.8 gold. Well, that is too bad. Not my luck. Time to do some task items. I think I can turn them in here. Am I missing it? Is there no task board in here? I was sure there was a task board in here. I guess not. My main character, minstrel, my main tune, a minstrel that I was on earlier, Helting, is actually already honored with the conquest of Gorgoroth. I think that's where you go. Honored? I think so. Maybe honored is the second last. How mysterious can an ear be? A mysterious ear. I'm assuming I got it off of something I killed, which means it's not that mysterious. It's just that creature's ear. Maybe it came from somewhere else. Do mounts cost in real life money? Well, yeah, there are some you can buy from the store, but you can get a lot. You can earn a lot in just about every other way. I know that there are store exclusive mounts. I need a horse and I want an in-game horse. Oh, okay, Reeling. Welcome. Are you new? I assume you're new to the game then, which isn't a judgment, but I'm assuming from that question you're probably new. Very fair enough. No, you do not. You definitely do not have to spend real money on a horse. You can get. So you need riding. Man, it's been so long since I've done this. I barely remember how to do it. You need to get the riding trait. So, are you a free-to-play player? Oh, it's passive. Roading? Riding. Oh, hey, freelancer, thanks. 95 LP for riding skill. What about, how do you get it? And Tenuliel, hello. And Hangstacer Farms at about 20-ish. Yeah, there's lots of good advice. Wilburster, thank you. That's good. That's a good point too. There's lots of horses you can get. I think when you get, if you're free to play, you have to pay for the riding skill on every character. As Freelancer said, 95 LotRO points. I can't show you it in the store because I have it. So it doesn't, nothing in the store shows up that you already have. So, but if you look for riding, so you can earn the LotRO points and get it. And then at Hengstaster Farms, you get a mount. You can earn a mount by doing a couple of quests. Do you get the riding skill there? I think you used to get the riding skill from Hengstaster Farm, but I think things have changed around that, which I don't remember. But yeah, as Wilburster says, you can earn when there's festivals up if you want to get different mounts. And there's a collections panel. If you go to your little menu, there'll be a character collections. No, where's collections? VIP can earn riding skill for free by doing a skill quest. Okay. That's what I'm thinking about then. Yeah, down here in this menu there's a collections item. And then on the second tab it'll show you all of the mounts you can get. So these are all the mounts I am capable of getting. These are not all the mounts in the game, because you can get mounts. There are certain exclusive mounts that I can no longer get. So they don't show up here because I can't even get them. So as you can see, the bright colored ones are the ones that I have. So I don't even have very many on this character. Stirs Plays Games, hello. Yeah, it's also possible to buy the riding skill account-wide. There's actually two. There's an account-wide riding skill, and then there's an account-wide upgrade, and it's like 2,000 LotRO points. So you'd have to shell out some money. I mean, you could try and earn those LotRO points too, but you could also try and shell out the money. So you're a massive Lord of the Rings fan and notice how much detail and how accurate the lore it was. This game, the developers of this game will absolutely blow your mind. They understand Tolkien's lore so incredibly well. They stick to it. When you start to look at, like, a lot of the skills are named after Valar and things like that, and they're named appropriately after Valar. Like, it is incredible how well the developers stick to the books and to Tolkien's writings. Aurora says that package is nice, but yeah, the price tag is steep for a newbie. Yeah, it is. I can't even remember. I bought it, and so I can't remember what it's called anymore. Expert Rider or something like that. Yes, there's three different, as Wilburster said, there are three different levels of riding skill. There's 62% base. There's 68%, which is faster. And then that expensive package you get actually changes it to 78%, which is what I have. You can see the Journeyman riding up here. Maybe that thing from the store is called Journeyman riding. So all my mounts end up with 78%. Oh, there's no tooltip on these. I'm baffled at how well they did Northern Eriador based on how little the books described it. Well, so if you're a big fan of the lore, check out this stream. No, that's not how you do that. I don't know how to use my own stream commands. And I still don't know how to do it. Don't look at that one. Ignore that. Ignore Signum. All right, there we go. Signum U, Signum University. The Tolkien professor streams and talks about lore, and he's a very learned Tolkien scholar. But like the northern part of Eriador, like up here, they just made it up. Like the thing is that even all the story that Standing Stone Games makes up, they put a lot of effort into making it appropriate for this world and for the canon. So it's not perfect. They do as good a job as they can. It is an adaptation because you have to like there just isn't that many evil wolves, bad wolves running around the Shire, but for a game you need enemies, so there's a whole bunch of wolves and spiders in the Shire. And even some goblins when you get into up around the green fields. Yes, Aurora says, welcome to the game reeling. Yes, definitely. Welcome. Welcome very much. Stirs, thanks for dropping by, bud. How's it going? Oh, the period. Oh, I'll have to fix that. I will have to fix that. Oh, it isn't part of... Oh, maybe it just works in chatty. Maybe it doesn't work in the stream chat. Oh, yeah, it does go wonky. Shame on me for not testing my little bot commands. Third time's the charm. I'll also throw this one up. There, Twitch TV, Signum U. Also signumuniversity.org. I feel bad because the music of this game is well composed, but I always listen to Howard Shore's music alongside this game. I don't feel bad about that. That you are absolutely correct. The music for this game is very well composed. Howard Shore's music is absolutely amazing. It is very appropriate. It is very well done. I like the storyline they did to the goblins up in that. I know, that story was very cool, and those goblins are very appropriate for that area. Oh, I can't remember the name of their tribe. It was Gramsfoot, right? It was the Gramsfoot goblins, right? And it would have been like the goblins from the foot of the Gram Mountain, right? Gramsfoot Mountain. Like it was perfect. And when you play the game and you get up there, you're like, oh, there's some goblins up here or whatever. And then later you learn it's like, no, this is perfect for Tolkien's lore. This is exactly what goblins should be in this area. I especially like the umbrella that you have to go and rescue. That is very cool. Reeling, hey, thanks for the follow. Also, check out LotRO stream if you are new to the game. I'm actually a streamer on the official LotRO stream channel as well. Oh, that's not going to work as because I haven't fixed that yet. Darn it. My commands aren't working. But yeah, check out the LotRO stream channel. There are a ton of good Aunt Prunella's. That's right, Aunt Prunella's umbrella. That was great. LotRO stream is great. there's lots of good streamers on there. We have like 25 or more. I think more than 25 streamers on there every day of the week. So check that out. I stream on LotRO Stream at 9 p.m. Eastern on Monday nights. I'm mostly excited for Lonely Mountain, Mordor, Rohan, Gondor, and Mines of Moria. Awesome. You will have to go in a slightly opposite order for that. So you'll hit the Mines of Moria. You'll get into around level 50. And then you'll get through them at about level 60 or so. And then you'll get into Lothlorien and Mirkwood. And then you'll get into Eastern Gondor and over to Western Gondor. That'll take you from like 75 to 95 or so. And then you go through the Paths of the Dead and into Gondor, and you'll come from Western Gondor all the way over to Eastern Gondor. And then you'll go down into Ithilien, and then you'll go into Mordor, and then you'll head up toward the Lonely Mountain. Yeah, it does. It's the period. It's the. Hey, Wilburster, thanks for the follow, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's the period at the end of it. My command is broken. I can like fix it right now. I don't know why I decided to punctuate it. There, it's now fixed. The weird thing is that in Twitch chat, it doesn't look like it even shows the period at the end of it. Am I using the decimal point from the numpad? I don't even have a numpad, so no. I have one of those narrow keyboards because I don't like to reach for my mouse. Yeah, so the Hengstacer farm, this is where you used to get, like back in the old days, long time ago, you would have to go up here. Like before free to play, you went to Hengstacer farm, got the riding skill, and then had to earn a bunch of gold to buy your first horse, and it was really expensive. But it's just north of, so Bree is down here. This isn't a very long ride. And there's a bunch of quests that you do up around here, around riding and whatnot. I'm happy to see the community is respectable because most MMOs have communities that are beyond toxic. Yes. Especially the 8,000-pound gorilla of World of Warcraft. Although I shouldn't be too judgmental because I don't play it, so I'm not in that community. So I shouldn't personally be too judgmental. So, but from what I hear, it is bad. You will generally find that this community is extremely welcoming to new people. We're a small community, so everybody who likes this game wants it to survive. So we want people to come in and learn the game and stick around and maybe spend some money and help it survive longer. You should trust me. Of course I trust you. You just followed my channel. I have like all the trust in the world for you. Freelancer, I'm left-handed and use the numpad for almost all of my movement and selections commands. I barely use my mouse except to click on pop-ups. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I can generally play the game without even touching my mouse because I actually hotkey everything. Oh, no. I trust you about that. I trust you about that. So yes, that is the, hopefully you can get your mount. In the store, I assume it's riding. If you're new, here I'll just put this in here too. LotRO wiki is excellent. It is a very, very good resource. So there's that wiki page actually tells you all the different ways to acquire the riding skill. I can't even imagine selecting combat skills with a mouse. Yeah, I do the same thing. I typically do. I have a very. I'm at 1440, so it's not easy to see this on my screen. But all of the left side of my hotbars are hotkeyed. So basically everything from 1 through 5, Alt 1, like all of these are hotkeyed and they're accessible. And then everything on the right-hand side of all my hotbars are what I actually click on. So anything that's a long cooldown, I typically put over here. I do want to set up like tonic bars or something, but I'm too lazy and I haven't done the work yet. Is there a way to have your screen taken over by the game to where you can do other things while playing? I can't find it in settings. Yeah, there's a... Do you mean like being able to like tab out and the game just keeps playing? Yeah, there's something called screen mode. So in graphics, windowed, it's late. Yeah, there's a full screen windowed. Hopefully you can mostly read that. Yeah, in the first graphics tab, top button, and right near the top under display, screen mode, you might have it at full screen, but you probably want full screen windowed. And that will that's definitely one of the better ways to play the game, because you can just, I mean, I do this now because when I go and chat, I'm like, the game isn't focused right now, so it gets a bit weird with video, but otherwise it's fine. Yeah, the only downside, and it's not very big, the only downside to full screen windowed is that when you tab out, your frame rate gets capped at like 19 frames per second, which is a bit weird. And it makes, like, if you have one of the videos playing, it gets a bit odd. But anyway, it's not a big deal. You probably won't even notice it. And it is late. I got to start my streams earlier because right when I'm about to shut down, chat all just livens up. So thanks, Reeling, for coming in and like asking a question and just livening chat up to every degree here. That's awesome. All right, I missed a comment from Stirs. Been trying to overcome my fear of horror games. I think the point of horror games is that you're constantly overcome by fear. Isn't that why you play them? To constantly be scared? I don't do horror games. What was it? Doom 3? Doom 3 basically had me off of horror games forever. Oh, Freelancer's getting into the advanced advice now. Yeah, there's a hotkey. I'm overwhelmed with fear, way far from overcoming. Okay. What game are you playing? What horror game are you playing that you're trying to get out of it? So there's a hotkey, and I believe it is Control backslash. Backslash. The one up near the top right of your keyboard. The one that goes down left to right. Not beside Shift, but above Enter. And that adds all these little ignore this box. But I can move this around. So you'll notice on my screen that, like, if you're new to the game, your health bars were over here in the top right. So I've moved mine. Over here. Even Half-Life? Half-Life was a scary game, for sure. I started with The Forest. Oh, yeah. No, I don't. Those games are like purposely horrific. Alien Isolation and Explore a few in between. Yeah, I just don't need my heart rate to be that high. I really... Dead by Daylight. There we go. We don't go to Raven Home. That even sounds ominous. That's cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think part of it is getting to the way that I get over horror games is to go, it's just a game. The graphics are kind of come out and jump in front of me. And if I can get my mind into the state that it's not real, then everything just passes by. It doesn't matter. Either that or turn on cheat mode. That way works too. All right. I'm going to shut down the stream here in a moment, but why don't we have some fun and see where we, let's go get drunk and see where we end up. All the chat has to do is decide which of my kegs to drink from, because I think I have 3 kegs that will take me somewhere weird. Or, I shouldn't say weird. It'll take me somewhere that you can't actually get to. I realize I still have my 11th anniversary graphic up. I should probably turn that off at some point too. The anniversary is sort of finished. There we go. All right. I have the in-league keg, the in-league sinister keg, and the anniversary keg. No pants. Exactly, right? You end up somewhere with no pants. I don't have a poll. I don't have like a way to do a poll. So maybe Reeling can decide. Reeling's a new player here. So Reeling can decide. Actually, no, hold on. Let Hard Hit decide. Oh, wait. Wilburster has a vote for definitely the Sinister Keg. Hard Hit subscribed earlier, and I am terribly, terribly thankful for that. That is just such a kind thing. Hard Hit, what do you say, man? I feel like the new subscriber really needs to... Agreed? Sinister Keg? Okay, in-league Sinister Keg. Here we go. Drinking from the Sinister Keg. It's party time. And now I feel a bit woozy. I think I can have even more. Freelancer, thanks for the bits. 100 bits coming in. That is generous. Thank you so much. Where do we end up? Drum roll. I know. I am getting an emote. I swear. Arvedwi, this is the... I swear, the last time I did this, I ended up here. The funny thing is, though, I ended up here with like a level 30 character or something. All right. Well, now I'm just unsatisfied because I could have just ran here. So here you go, Riesling. I just said your name wrong. Reeling. If you're still around, hopefully this isn't too much of a spoiler. Not really giving away the story, but you do get to meet Arvedwi, the last king of Arnor. So that's actually kind of cool. And it's a very, very good story. It's a very good storyline that introduces you to Arvedwi. Okay, we're going to have to give that another go because I really wanted to end up with somewhere else. Because there's a few cool places you can end up with in those from those kegs that you can't actually get to any other way. Now, if I'm sober enough to get through my door. But it's actually on ice. When drunk, it's all sepia tone. I know. My house is still loading. Come on, load house. There we go. All right. One more drink from the In-League Sinister Keg. It's party time. Just don't try to unlock your house with your car key. It might start. It might. Crash. Where do I end up? Oh, that's funny. I'm in the Breed jail. How very appropriate. Apparently, if you do it enough, you just end up in jail. As far as I know, I still have my pants on, though. Oh, maybe I don't. I've lost my shoes. I may have lost my shoes and my pants. Oh, well. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Hard hit. Thanks so much for the subscription. That is very, very kind. Freelancer, thanks for the 100 bits. Very generous. Wilburster, Reeling, Tally, thanks for the follows. Much appreciated all. Had a great time tonight with no pants in jail. I know. It's a terrible place. Is there anybody else up at this time? Oh, thanks. Thank you, Tanulio, for coming around and hanging out. Much appreciated. I had fun tonight. I think, you know what I'm going to do? I don't do this very often, so I think what we're going to do is go raid Sabs, because he's up plan. Sabs is a great guy. He's not playing LotRO, but that doesn't matter. Because he's awesome. All right. Raid, call me Sabs. We're going to head over there. Say hi to Sabs. I realize it's late. It's late for me. I'm probably going to bed, but make sure you say hi to Sabs. Give him a follow if you don't. He's a great streamer. And thanks again, everybody. Yeah, to the Suboratory. Exactly. That's a great line. To the Suboratory. All right. Take care, everyone. Thank you.